Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein, Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is Dee. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you. And, not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk, not being able to do those things. I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I got the man mindset, I got the man mindset, got so many girls on deck, cause I got the man mindset, let's go. When it come to dating, ain't nobody better, giving you the insight, being hella honest, teaching you the game, just like that, time to connect with the man mindset, have fun, gotta come and learn with a real one, hosted by Steve the Dean Williams, get everybody talking when you step in the building, showing men how to pull women, go get them like, it's really no situation you can't handle, believe Steve giving you all the answers, when it come to dating, talking and texting, keep the conversation hella interesting, and it don't matter if you're married or single, he's showing you the game, giving you the insight, you gotta be smooth, keep it cool, that's right, so the next date you sure to have a good night, ain't no hesitating, time to level up, you think you a player, well it's time to be a better one, need to check Steve, that is who you need, got you pulling ladies so fast you wouldn't believe, that's right, so tell me if you ready, we gon' get it poppin', ain't no doubt about it, you be dating with so many options cause you know you got it, so fly, so fresh, yes, this is the man mindset.
It is. Well, wait a minute. I don't think you motherfuckers are listening. I said it is game time.
Back at you, big dog. All right, 100, brother. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the motherfucking Dean. Class is in session, gentlemen. I want to say hello to everybody. We have a very, very, very great show for you guys today. But first, you know, I like to always give love, respect, and game to all those out there that took the time to go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. I want to say to you guys, thank you very much. We appreciate you greatly. Thank you very much. From the bottom of my black ass heart, I want to say thank you. The beautiful thing about this show, gentlemen, if you're brand new to this show is an in-house show. We teach 100% game. We do not grab stuff from other people. We don't regurgitate other people's information and everything. Everything we teach is in-house. One mind, one thought, one way. Also, for all you guys listening, if you are overseas tonight, all right, all my overseas guys, we will do a live show somewhere around 3 a.m. in the morning. So, you know, game never sleeps. So I just want to let you guys know that. But let's tell you some other things. Gentlemen, if you're brand new to this show, and you're trying to gauge what this show is about and everything, I want you guys out here to go ahead and go to Walmart, Target, Amazon, Michael's, and what I want you to do is grab a 100-piece puzzle set. And this is the thing that we do. Nobody else on YouTube tells you to do this: to drive home, dump the pieces on your table, throw the box away, and do the one thing that you have never done in your life, and that is communicate with yourself without using anybody else but yourself. So that's one thing that separates us from everybody else. We have a great show for you today. But as I say, for all you guys out there, I also wanted to let y'all guys know we're the only ones that has a live dating chat line. Just want to let you guys know, women on there right now. If y'all want to talk dirty to women, work on your mouthpiece and all this. Because look, listen, not only can you talk to these these women, but you can get them to fly you out and things like that when you're locked in. So it's just something to think about. We don't push it, but it's something to think about if you choose to do it. But nobody else has what we have or do what we do. Yeah. But I do want to say to all you guys out there that we're not here to try to change your mind, your perception, or your reality. All we're trying to do is give you a different perspective. This is not a cult. I am trying to get you one thought, one mind, one way as a free thinking individual. And that's what this show is about. So I just wanted y'all to know that also. Above me, you see the number to call in. Below me, you see, if you have your phone, you can any button right here that highlights. You can take your phone if you're on your computer, grab that and join us on Instagram, Facebook, and all that other stuff, or your pathway as well. Now, for all you guys out there that have questions, guys, if you have a question, please put a Q in there. If you're talking to a woman and you feel like you ain't going anywhere with that woman, please, gentlemen, put a T in there. And if you're talking to a woman that's throwing you off, please, gentlemen, please put a W in there, because we want to make sure that we answer everybody's question. There are no dumb questions, but we want to keep you focused. One mind, one thought, one motherfucking way. And it is going to be your way, because everything else is wrong. So let us begin. Also, I want to say to all the ladies out there, ladies, how you doing? What's up? You know who you are. What's up? Shout out to all the ladies out there. And also, I tell the ladies out there, you're welcome to join here. Don't feel intimidated being in the room. If I recognize you're a lady, I will automatically give you a wrench, so you won't have to worry about being harassed by anybody. So we want to do that as well. But anyway, let's get into the show. We have a good show for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the ultimate confidence formula. And I want to show y'all guys. I want to show y'all that I have, these are the notes. I want to show y'all that I took several notes. So it's all, oops, I just ripped one off. But it's all here. I just want to show y'all everything is in-house. All y'all see right here. All these things that y'all see right here, all in-house. So we're going to be using these notes right here to break that down. Also your questions and all that other stuff, gentlemen. So we're going to get into it. We're going to chop it up. But again, I appreciate all you guys, and we do everything we can to show you why you should appreciate yourself. Okay. Y'all are great men. And thank you very much. So let's get into this real quick. Let's go. Let's get it. Gentlemen, I know a lot of you guys know the Terminator, right? Y'all have seen the Terminator, right? And what a lot of you guys don't understand is that I tell you all the time, sometimes movies can give you clues if you are a student of the game to read between the lines. Now, if we look at Terminator for the formula, or the ultimate formula we're going to be talking about, what was the basis of that movie? It wasn't about a robot going to wipe out Sarah Connor. No, it wasn't. It was about this company called Skynet. And Skynet was a computer operated company. But it was only when Skynet, the computer, started to become self-aware of what's going on around it, and it then began to protect itself. Thus, the nuclear holocaust, the Terminator, and all this other stuff. But why am I saying this? Because I want to know, and I'm going to ask you guys something that a lot of you guys don't understand. And where is your Skynet? Where is that one thing that, gentlemen, that holds the key and the power to you being excellent, being a man, and having a creative thought process that creates your circumstances, your experiences, and the circumstances and experiences of every woman that you run into? Where is your Skynet, gentlemen? This is the question I want to ask you guys, because so many guys out here don't understand. You have a Skynet. You have one right now. And I'm not saying this to make you feel good about yourself, but I want you to understand the Skynet that you have right now is the number one reason why you cannot grow as a man. Your Skynet. And you see, the thing about your Skynet, gentlemen, is that your Skynet is self-aware that he wants to hold you back from your greatness and your excellence because you are its greatest threat. You are its greatest threat. And what it wants to feed you is a formula that you keep using every single day, no matter what it is. It keeps pushing a formula to force you, blinded by reality, to believe what you see as truth, your feelings as truth. Seeing the woman as whatever you see her as is your truth. And your Skynet is aware that you are not self-aware of who you actually are. Your Skynet leads you to the Andrew Tates of the world who are full of shit. Your Skynet leads you to the red pill community that's full of shit. Because your Skynet knows the more you dumb yourself down and the more you look to other excuses, the more you look to women, you're not looking at the one thing that can threaten this thing that is actually running you. It doesn't want you to know what you actually are, because if you learn what you are, then you become self-aware of yourself and thus destroys the thing that's been pushing you all your life up until this point that we're talking right now. All your life up until this point that we're talking right now, gentlemen. Because most of you don't understand how your mind works and how you have to be one with yourself. Because your quote unquote Skynet actually runs every aspect of your life. But it is all about, and this is the crazy part, it runs your life because not only are you giving it power to run your life, you're fucking feeding him the information in which he runs your life, gentlemen. You give this Skynet the inputs of your false, fake beliefs about women, your false, fake assumptions about women, your false, fake thoughts about women, and your false, fake thoughts and your feelings about women. And everything is about everything else but yourself. And it is only operating because you have given it the power to operate. You have given it the power to move you the way you are right now. And this is why, and I pulled a lot of these up. I got so many little things that I wrote down, and I'm going to just read. I'm just going to grab one, read it, and go off the top of my dome to break it down to you guys. I want you men out here to have what I call the ultimate confidence formula. I want you all to have that formula. Okay. I want you to have the formula. But here's the $1 million question. Why isn't that you're not going to get the ultimate formula? Because let me just show you what I just did. I just tricked your fucking Skynet. And now your Skynet's saying, oh shit, what the fuck did I just run into? Because I thought I brought you here, you watching me, because he's going to just give you regurgitated information that's just going to hold you back. Ha, ha, ha. No. Watch this. The reason you're here right now is because your Skynet thinks that I'm just going to give you something simple that's going to help you and solve all your problems. Absolutely not. Because what I'm about to tell you, and I wrote right here, is that you gentlemen, you should never seek out the formula. See, let me explain something to you. This is how motivation fails you. Your Skynet will see how to feel, get better or healthy or whatever it wants you to lie and makes you think. And it uploads a false formula. It uploads a false formula, guys, that your Skynet right now has, that welcomes it in because it corrupts who you are. I need y'all to listen to me, okay, and understand this, all right? I need y'all to listen to me and understand this. Anytime you take information and you make that information your truth, you have just done yourself a disservice. And that goes from hey guys, let's check. Why, ready? That's even my information. See, y'all thought I was going to separate myself from everybody. No, any information that you take in blindly is going to do damage to you, because the one thing we teach you is any information you get, you must wield that information down with your blacksmith to form it, to gain understanding and clarity for yourself. Thus, this is why you should never seek out the formula. Because what you don't understand, and nobody wants to teach you this, is that why should you seek out the formula from somebody outside of you, gentlemen, when you can become the formula itself by creating your formula for yourself on how you move, why you move, to defend that position, to be able to express yourself, and are willing to lose or walk away from somebody or something because you have more honor, love, and compassion for yourself, gentlemen, than you have for somebody else's formula, in which you automatically blindly take in. So many of y'all are blindly taking in the formula of people. You know, gentlemen, and this is important, because even when my book comes out, because I'll tell you guys, I would even tell you don't, but when this book comes out, don't get this fucking book if you're thinking the way you're thinking right now. I'm telling you, even y'all think it's I'm telling you, my book won't help. Nobody's book will help because the formula will never match your motherfucking mind and formula unless you willed and break the formula down to fit you. This is why books don't work for you guys. And this is why most of you guys have libraries of books on fear, rejection, confidence, and whatever books you have. And you wondering, why is that I read all these books and I'm still the same fucking person? Why is I watch all these videos and I'm still the same person? Gentlemen, it's because no one's actually told you that you have the freedom to create your own formula by taking information, putting it through your blacksmith, and forming the information to fit your world, your mind, your reality. Now, gentlemen, I know a lot of y'all think it's hard to do, but a lot of y'all guys do that because I've told you. When you guys were in, I always tell you, when you guys were in kindergarten or something like that, remember when you were in first grade or second grade and you were learning your alphabets, you were learning your numbers. You had what? Let's say you had 30 classmates. Let's say you had 30 kids in the class. And your teacher got up in the middle of all 30 of them motherfuckers and told you and everybody else, this is the number 1, and this is what 1 represents, and this is a number 2, and this is a number 3. And she went all the way down maybe to 10 or the alphabets from A to Z. And I promise you, at that point of your life, you were all interpreting what the teacher gave you through your blacksmith because you interpret what the teacher said to fit you to gain more understanding for you. You didn't learn your alphabets for the kid next to you, the kid to the side of you, or the kid behind you, or the one in front of you. You actually learned the information yourself. You did it. You did it. You grabbed it. Okay. Let me answer this question. Question right here is, how do you respond when she asks what you're doing? What do you mean? I don't understand. What do you mean? How do you, Jonathan, this is why I would tell you, Jonathan, to throw her number away because all you're going to do is waste her fucking time. If I was you, Jonathan, and the woman's and you're asking me how to respond she's asking what you're doing, what you should do, throw her number away. I would throw her number away, or I would call her right now and I would tell her, you know what? I am sorry for wasting your time. I apologize for making you think that I was a man, and I apologize, and I will not bother you again. Because if you cannot answer that question, get the fuck out the game, son. Because if a woman asks me how I'm doing, the only thing I'm going to do is let her know. I'll let you know how I'm doing when you and I get together this weekend, tomorrow, later on tonight. I'm always going to lead the woman where I want to go. But Jonathan, for you, I say I appreciate your question, but if I was you, buddy, I would just charge her to the game and leave the woman alone. I wouldn't bother her. You're wasting her time, and she's going to realize you're wasting her time. And unfortunately, she's probably going to dump you for that because women want men. They don't want simple kids who can't even answer a simple question. And if you can't answer a simple question, it's not going to work for you. It's not. Area code 630, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up? 630, sir. Hello. Going once. 630, going twice. Okay, goodbye. All right. So anyway, as I said before, gentlemen, y'all want to call in, please call in. We got y'all covered. We appreciate all you guys out here. Ask your questions as you will. But like I said before, we are breaking down to you guys out here to gain more clarity and more understanding. God damn it. Fuck. 630, what is your question, sir?
Yeah, how you doing? My bad, brother. I had the phone wrong.
Okay, how are you, sir? How can I help you, brother? What's your question?
Doing good. So I made a mistake in my conversation.
Well, there are no mistakes. There are no mistakes in conversation, sir. They're soft, weak choices, but there are no mistakes. So what do you mean you made a mistake?
All right. So I was trying to position myself so that where she want to fuck me.
Wait. How will you position yourself to show her why she should fuck you? Please explain that. Give us.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Wait. Were you talking to her or texting her?
I was texting her.
All right. So let's read the text messages. Go ahead. Start from the beginning. And let's hear what somebody who is trying to position itself to show the woman why she should fuck him. Let's hear it. What we got?
But I already told you I made a mistake. So
well, no. Wait. I didn't ask. Wait, sir. I didn't ask if you made a mistake. I asked you to read your text message. I know you already made a mistake. I mean, that's a gimme. So that's cool. Just read the text messages and I'll stop you and I'll ask you why you said the silly shit you're about to tell me that you said to her. So let's start taking from the top. Go. What did she say? Let's go.
All right. So it started yesterday. We got off the phone. So then she texted me that she's looking forward to the date.
All right, she's looking forward to the date.
Right.
Okay. Now, what did you say?
I said, good, me too. But the actual answer is no, I did not enjoy talking to you.
Why would you say some stupid shit like that?
Hold on. Let me read this through.
Okay, please. I'm sorry. Okay, please.
Sure. Wait, what? And I said, no, I'm not looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. And she said, why? And I said, no. I said, the answer is no, because I want to take my time. I don't know if you have any dead bodies in the refrigerator. Laugh out loud and see you Thursday. I was just playing with her.
Wait a second. I don't know why you take my shit. That's not the right place to put it.
Yeah.
That's not the right place. Well, I know you took my shit. I get it. I'm not mad at you for taking my shit. Okay, but listen. If she's looking forward to seeing me, right?
Right.
And I want you to think of her looking forward as a momentum going from right to left. Think of a current that's going from right to left, okay? Well, what you said, you stopped the flow of the current instead of taking the flow of the current to benefit yourself. See, I understand what you said right there, but it was wrong time, wrong placement. She's looking forward to seeing you. That's the current, right? So then why didn't you take the flow of the current and say, send me a photo so I can let you know why I look forward to spending time to you? See, right there, you're telling her what to do. You're flowing the current still, and you are in control of the conversation. Versus saying, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure because you got dead bodies and all this other stuff. You just killed the flow right there by saying that. Does that make any sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so you said that, and what did she say?
And then she said, bro, you are killing me. Don't play with me like that.
All right, then what did you say?
I said, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know what you're going to do to me.
Okay, stop. Don't play with me, bro. Don't say that. Don't do that. Okay. The current started flowing back from right to left again. So why didn't you say, well, you know what? I'm not playing around. I'll be more playful when I hug you and kiss you. But if you took it wrong, I apologize. Allow me to make it up to you by allowing you to give me an extra hug and an extra kiss on our date. You see what I'm saying? Because now you're still flowing with the current again. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
But,
all right.
Right.
Yeah,
you kind of like fucked everything up, but please continue. So then what?
All right. So then then she says, so then, you know, I said, like, I only,
No, stop. Just say it. Don't explain yourself to me. Just tell me what you say. I'm not, listen, hold on, bro. Listen, I'm not here to judge you, okay? I'm here to help you. But please, if you're explaining it, that's some feminine shit. Just say what you typed so I can help you. I don't need, remember, if I ask you what 2 + 2 is, just tell me 4. I don't need to hear about Miss Crabtree. I don't need to hear that you stood in line. I don't need to hear you put an apple on the motherfucker's desk. I don't care about that shit. Just tell me what you said, sir.
All right. So then I said, I got to do a background check on you and check your fridge. You won't have a dead body in there.
Why are you pushing this dead body shit?
Yeah, I know I was playing too much. And then she says, doesn't everyone have a little finger or two in their fridge? And then I said, do you think I have a finger in mine? And she said, maybe.
Stop. Doesn't everybody have a finger in their fridge? Well, yes, because I'm going to have not only fingers in your refrigerator, but I'm also going to have my fingers wrapped around your motherfucking body when you get to hug me for making up the fact that I took this too far, because I apologize to you. I'm still flowing. So then what?
And then she said, shit, maybe, you never know. So I said, well, I don't have any. Send me a photo of yourself because I don't kiss and tell. Because if that first photo is cute as the first day I met you, I'll tell you all the secrets.
All right, let's cut to the end of this because I'm sure something went wrong. So what is the question before I ask what is the question?
All right, so she said herself, right? So then, right, and then she started. She brings up her tongue, but instead of me, you know, asking her, I got several ideas of what you can do with your tongue. Would you like to know one of them? I didn't say that.
Wait. Who talked about the tongue? Her or you?
He brought up the tongue.
What did she say about the tongue?
She told me that she knows magic with the tongue. I can do magic with my tongue.
Wait, she says she can do magic with her tongue?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you say when she said she can do magic with her tongue?
So then I said, did you know that I have a magic tongue? If you want to know why, just ask, and I'll explain why my tongue is so magical. Would you like to? So then, and then I just, she didn't respond to that.
Okay. And how long ago was this?
2 days ago.
So are you ready to call her and get all this shit together, or you want to charge her? What do you want to do? Because I got to continue with the show.
No, I want to fix it.
All right, so I want you to call her right now.
Mm-hmm.
Call her right now, and I want you to say, "What's up, sexy? I was thinking about your tongue, and I'm looking forward to when are y'all going out?"
Tomorrow.
And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Call her right now and say that to her. And you got 20 seconds. And if you get a voicemail, you click that fucking over and you say that shit on her voicemail. You got to take control back and lead this shit. You're not leading. You're playing the bitch in this shit, dog. She's controlling the narrative. So go ahead and call her real quick. Got 20 seconds. Go. You ready?
I'm going to call you.
No, yeah. Wait. No, click over and call live so we can hear you. Come on, man. Don't act like you don't know how to merge a goddamn call. Let's go. Stop acting scary.
Yeah, hey, Sage, this is Randall. What's up, sexy? I was thinking about your tongue, and I want to see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.
What the fuck was that? What? He jumps on the shit, and he calls her like,
"Oh my God, what's up, Landry? Hi, I'm thinking about you. Wait. Hi, sexy. I'm thinking about your tongue. to see you tomorrow. See you, goodbye.
Are you kidding me? You can, guys, gentlemen, you guys have to know how to talk to women and be relaxed and not nervous and not say that stuff you're saying because that sound creepy. That was creepy, man. That wasn't fun, sexual, or exciting. That was a little creepy. So that wasn't good. Let me finish up and grab dog. Dog, that was creepy, dog. That was creepy as fuck.
All right.
Anyway, any other questions? Because I gotta wrap. I gotta keep going. Any other questions?
No, that's it.
All right, well, let's see what she says. If she calls you back, let me know, and I'll try to clean you out of this mess. Okay, man?
Damn. All right.
Respect. All right, respect. Thank you for the call. Appreciate that. All right, guys, get your crowns out. I'm the Dean. Class is in session. We're talking about the ultimate confidence formula for a man. And as I said before, the confidence and the formula for yourself that nobody wants to tell you is there is a secret. And the secret to the formula is simply this: you are allowed and you have the freedom to create your own formula. So that means that somebody else's success is not your success. What somebody else does has nothing to do with you. You are allowed to create your own formula, gentlemen. You should never mimic or regurgitate someone else's formula, okay? Because most of you guys right now, you look to how the world sees you. You look to how people look at you. You look to how people talk about you. And yet, you never look to yourself and how you should talk to yourself, how you should feel about yourself, and the things that you should actually move on from yourself. Okay, because I actually ripped all these little things off. I wrote a lot of messages here on my thing that I'm just going to rip one off and just go off the top of my head. And here's another one I wrote right here for you guys, and this one says, the reason why your formula is so important, okay? The reason why is because what I'm trying to get you guys to do is go into your unknown, okay? But let me hold on. He says, he says, if we are supposed to follow the playbook, does that mean we have to take it through our backsmith and make it our own version of the playbook? Well, yes. You do. I don't understand. Is that a regurgitation? I don't understand. What is that? What is the question? I don't understand why you're even asking that question. Anyway, so what I'm saying is a man has to go into the unknown to make it known. And that's the first step. Okay? That's the first step. See, the problem that you are doing now versus the things you did when you were young are like night and day. And I will show you. When you were young, that's all you did as a child was always go into the unknown. You went into the unknown of numbers. You went into the unknown of adding and subtracting, the unknown of multiplication, division, the unknown of fractions, the unknown of decimals. All these things are unknown to make it known, but you did one thing that you're not doing right now. The one thing that you're failing to do, and this is why you're not retaining information. You see, gentlemen, as a man, when I go into my unknown and make it known, I then must seek out not my scribe, but my librarian to actually categorize what first was unknown that now is known. And now that I know it, where do I place it so I have what? Access to it. Your mental library. You should have a little motherfucker with glasses walking around with a cart of your scribed information every day, sliding it in a section in your mental library. How do I know you did that? You did that with your numbers. Remember, the section was numbers. So once you learn 1 through 10, that went in your library. And then you learn 10 through 20, 20 through 30, and so on and so forth. So once you advance to knowing your numbers, then you move to another level of the library to be able to add up the numbers. So once you learn 1 plus 1, so to speak, you didn't just say 2, you understood what the 1 was because you went to your librarian who grabbed access of the 1 to understand what the 1 was. Because remember, it's known now, it's in your library. So you were able to grab the 1 and understand what the 1 means. And then when you learn that, okay, I can add the 1 and the 1 to give me the 2. That's how the unknown becomes known, because it then is stored in your library. A lot of you guys will just take notes to take notes. A lot of you guys would just bird watch to bird watch. But none of you guys are actually taking the information, wielding it down for your mind, and having something that is unknown, known by doing said action. You can't do an unknown to make it known and put it in a library if there's no action between the unknown known and the unknown, between unknown and known and library. There has to be action, because without action, how do you know? How does one know without action, gentlemen? This is why I'm always rehearsing me, coming up with moves to kiss her, coming up with things to say to her, coming up with ways to make her smile, coming up with ways to be sexy to her and all this other stuff. Because I'm pushing the barriers every single day, because that's how my formula works. And that's why it works for me. And that's why it's exclusively mine. There is no formula like my formula. And that's why I'm telling all you guys the same thing. There is no formula like your formula, because what you are doing is that you won't even go into the unknown. And even if you know the unknown, you're not even using the action. Next one up. One thing that most of you guys won't understand once you become students of the game, and this is the beauty of the game. This is the beauty of it. And this is why women are drawn in to men who think this way. You see, gentlemen, I'm game the fuck up, but I will never be above something that's infinite. I will never be above the game. I will always be a student of the game. I will always be a student. I will never be the master of something that was here before I came into this world. It's here while I'm living. And when I fucking die, it's going to say, and keep fucking moving forward with or without me. The game will always keep going. It is infinite. But what is also infinite is you're infinite. And the problem is, for so many of you guys out here, is that the only time you should put yourself above all things is when it comes to yourself. when it comes to yourself. And the reason why it's important to do it this way is because this is what intrigues the woman. This is what draws them in. This is what makes them realize that there's something different about this man right here. There is a power that he has that not only can send powerful messages, but can also make powerful impressions and powerful sexual impressions. Ready, guys? Without even touching her. Gentlemen, listen to me. I tell you all the time, the most dangerous motherfucker out there is the one that I don't need to be next to you to touch you. I just need you to accept me for who I am. Accept me for being a whore. Accept that I don't see you the way other people see you. Accept the fact that I don't move like everybody else. Accept the fact that I will never make it about you. Accept the fact that actually you've got to show me some things about you to keep me around. But I don't need to touch you. Because when you're gamed up, you can be touched without touching. And to give you an example, and it's a bad example for you guys, but it's a great one for women. This is why women are connected to love stories and romance books and Lifetime and We Channel and all that other feminine shit, which they should be. Because it attacks and clings and imprints itself on her emotions. Gentlemen, if her emotions was this piece of paper, what it does is it imprints itself on the emotion, meaning she doesn't have to touch it to be impressed by it, right? You're a prime example. I'm like, y'all probably, some of y'all are saying, well, what do you mean by that, Steve? How can something draw a woman in and she doesn't have to touch it? Well, there you go right there. Doesn't have to touch her. It doesn't have to take her out. It doesn't have to bend over backwards. It doesn't have to do anything but position itself, and it can draw out something in her that she cannot, gentlemen, see in herself. She cannot see it in herself. And this is what the power is. Let me see this. I live in a Muslim country where women don't have sex without relationships. Is it possible to run game on them? No, because the game, okay, at RimK, I think you might be in the wrong class, sir, because the game is not about women. So I don't know what kind of a game you're talking about, because you sound like, how can I manipulate a woman? This is not for you. I think you think that we hate women. I think you're wrong. You're in the wrong place, because I don't run game, motherfucker. I am motherfucking game. I don't try to fuck. I am and embody sex, motherfucker. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Why would I want to be average and beg, barter, and try to manipulate? Why the fuck would I do that when I know my fucking value and I know my worth? And yes, sir, and let me explain. I have been with a lot of Muslim women who didn't have vaginal sex, but they did other things and they kept their virginity. So don't think just because you're in an area where there are rules. Remember, women can find ways and loopholes to do that with a man, not someone like you. They're not gonna sacrifice anything for you, because all you're doing is playing games and stuff. So that's not, you're looking at everything the wrong way. Totally totally the wrong way. Gentlemen, if y'all want to call in, y'all have the number. Appreciate all you guys, but we are breaking down game here to help you guys understand something that's very deep. Gentlemen, see the problem of the formula to understand, okay, is that the thing that's running you right now is not aware of anything that's happening right now. The only reason it's aware is because you're giving it the information on how to control you. You're telling it that I'm not good enough. You're telling it that I'm going to put women above us. I'm going to put women above us. I want you, whenever I see a woman, I command you to stop me from talking to that woman. I know that sounds crazy. But you are not one of one. You are a million things to zero. You're not even worthy of that number. Because a man that is worthy of the information, gentlemen, would create his own Skynet, self-aware that I have been blinded by a world that is actually declawed and defamed me. Let me bring in 706. 706, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, what's up going on, Steve?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
I was messaging this lady and she blocked me, and I just want to see where I went wrong.
Okay, what's going on, brother?
Okay, let me get to the message. So, hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, so it started off with me putting my bid in, and then she said,
wait, you don't have we worked on your bid, sir?
Yeah, we worked together on it.
So where are the audios of what we discussed that, but you're not doing it anyway, but go ahead. You already fucked up, but go ahead.
No, I sent it to you.
Well, I'm gonna keep going. So what happened?
Okay.
What happened, sir?
All right, thanks for the compliment. Where are you from? I told her.
Wait, she asked you where you're from. Wait. She asked you where you're from?
Yeah.
And what did you say to her when she asked you where you're from?
I said, you're welcome. I was born and raised not too far from where she's from.
Wait. Whoa. Wait. What'd you say?
I say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
So she asked you where you from. What the fuck should you be telling her what to do? I'm asking you a simple. She asked you where you're from. What should you had said to her?
I don't know.
Not only will I tell you where I'm from, I will tell you that and then some on our date tomorrow, 7:00. I'm going to give you a choice because I'm in a good mood. Do you, not me, you're saying this to her, do you want to go to Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks and feed the ducks? Do you want to go to the corner of your face and a pillow and your ass up in the air and go for coffee, tea, or ice cream? Or do you want to go to the corner of my dick on your forehead and my balls in your mouth and go to what? Wine or cocoa? So I can share with you not where I'm from, but I'm going to share with you where the fuck we are about to go.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Everything, I keep telling you, everything a woman says, you can lead her where you want her to go. She's asking you where you're from. Why would you get sucked in to the boring Bob questions?
Yeah.
So get to the last part of the question. What is the problem that you're having? What's the problem you're having? Because I got to continue show. What's the problem you're having?
Okay, she was like, after I told her to meet me, I told her where I'm from. I was like, let's go on a date. She was like, oh, that's sweet. So it's just a pity I'm not in Georgia right now. She told me she was in Europe. So then she was like, she's taking.
Wait. She's in Europe. So what are we gonna do? Come on. She's in Europe. No. What are we doing? Come on.
She said she was in Europe.
Stop. Wait, let's do it again.
I say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Damn. So she's in Europe. So what are we saying, brother? She's in Europe. What are we saying? What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I told her when she get back, I'm looking
forward to No.
Okay.
Baby, we don't have to be in front of each other to go on a date. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go get your favorite ice cream. And I'm going to go get my favorite ice cream. And then I'm going to go live with you video. We're going to find a time that is suitable for the both of us. And we're going to go on a nice ice cream date live on video. Well, we can go ahead and see where this thing is going to go. I mean, think about with COVID. Okay, remember when COVID hit, job interviews were done online, were they not? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So then why can't we have a date online even if she's across the pond? Why can't her and I do something that she's never been, no one's ever told anyone this before. So it'll kind of throw her off, okay?
Yeah. I hear you. So this is the part where it ended at though. She after I told her to reach back out to me when she get back from Europe, she just went into telling me how she's mixed and her dad is American and mom Italian. So I said, if you invited me over to your place, what Italian dish?
Wait. If you invited me over to your place?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get this straight. Did you tell her if you invite me over to your place? You're kidding, right? That's a joke, right?
I mean, I was really trying to ask her, like, what's her go-to Italian dish that she cooked?
Did you ask her that question?
Yeah, I said, so if you invited me over to your place, what would be your go-to dish that you make?
All right, and what did she say?
She said, invite you. And then I told her, well, I'm not asking you to invite me now because I don't even know you well enough to know if I want to be invited. And then she said, do you know what? And then she blocked me.
Okay, so what's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think it was a problem. I was just wondering if it was something I did. But
you did several things
wrong.
Okay,
yeah,
brother,
I was wrong from the beginning.
Brother, I keep telling y'all, if you motherfuckers cannot lead the woman, she is gone.
Yeah.
But what you notice is that you can't even lead yourself. But you expect her to follow you? Why? Why should she follow you?
Yeah.
All you're doing is sitting around beating around the bush, buddy.
Okay.
All right, so I'll throw you back in. Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I respect. Thank you for the call, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tito. Yes, that's his name. T-Dog, I'll call you T or whatever. Sir, you can be as prepared as you want to be prepared. If you ain't about this game, as soon as you get around a woman, she gonna recognize you a bitch, dog. What the fuck are you talking about? Be prepared. What the fuck are you preparing? And what is all this fucking emotion? Is this are we on Lifetime? Is this the We channel? Are we talking about our feelings today? What the fuck are you talking about emotion? What is all this emotional shit we're doing? What are you talking about? Dude, I'm gonna keep it with the show. I apologize. I apologize. I do have to read these things, and I'm sorry. Sometimes I I should read them before I go, but I just like to go off the top of my head. But I'm sorry, guys. But as I was saying, anyway, what I'm trying to get you guys to do to create the ultimate formula, okay, for you guys out here, all right, is that you have got to be able to recognize that your formula, its first job is to be powerful enough to separate you from what you see, reality, versus what you think. Right now, what you see is actually what you think, but yet you always assuming shit. She's beautiful. She has a boyfriend. She'll never like me. I'm not good enough for her. I'm too short, too fat, too ugly, and all these things. The formula that you must create for yourself has got to be able to separate you from the outside world. What you see and what you think should not be in the same occupied space. They must have a separate, kind of like you separate. Addition has its own room, subtraction has its own room, multiplication has its own room, and just like your alphabets, A has its own room, and in that room it's a phonic, and B has its own, and so on and so forth. You guys right now, you are pushing a reality, a perception, and a thought, all trying to occupy the same space at the same time. And this is why it's not connecting the right way. You have got to be able to separate these things, because if you cannot separate these things, your mind is going to be blinded by the clutter of the bullshit. It is the mind that you guys that's really going to hurt you guys. Guys, I'm going to call in. You can. I'm going to read the next one. I'm just ripping these up and throwing them away. The beautiful thing about the formula, after you can realize that this is the law of the formula, my formula, is to be able to give me the tools to separate my reality from my thoughts by doing what I'm looking at right now, is by forcing yourself to shine a light on whatever it is you're trying to evolve at the moment of trying to evolve it, and not moving that light no matter what is around you. If and when I see a woman, I don't look at the woman. I keep telling you guys, the biggest mistake y'all do is y'all look at the woman. The worst part is you look at her body, or you look at her lips, you look at her breasts, you look at her thighs, you look at the woman, but you don't even look at yourself. I shine a light on what it is I want my librarian to fucking pull out. I don't shine the light on the woman. I'm shining the light on me to stay focused on me. I'm shining the light on my warrior to go after what I want. I shine the light on my mental gym to give me that mental toughness to be able to go through the storm. I shine a light on my culinary school to figure out what I want to say so smooth, to put flavor in her eyes and flavor in her ears. I shine the light on my government to stay in focus on what I need to focus on. I shine the light on my marketing team to market me. And I also, depending on what drug lab I want to use, is I shine the light on my drug lab, because what kind of drug do I want to be for her? So if she takes said drug, she gonna be thinking about my motherfucking ass. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that your mind should shine a light on what you want to evolve. And that means, gentlemen, when you shine that light in your formula, nothing else matters. What she says doesn't matter. What matters is, did I do the thing that I set out to do? Did I do the thing that I scribed myself to do? If I'm at home, gentlemen, and I'm not going to give you a whole detail, but to give you an idea, if I'm at home and I say to my scribe, write this down. When I see that woman, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's it. When I see that woman, I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. And once I realize I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3, then what? I've got to know why I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. I've got to be able to defend why I'm doing 1, 2, and 3. And if I'm questioned on 1, 2, and 3, I can stand on my square and not move off of my square. And also be able to express 1, 2, and 3. Right, gentlemen? So watch this. So that means, gentlemen, if I'm walking up on a woman, put my bid in, like, well, guys, y'all gonna realize y'all don't really walk up on these motherfucking women. Y'all kind of you leave your kingdom of ass and titties where you're like pampering yourself, and you in your mind take the form of man or these humans down here, and you grace her with your presence. And if you think that that's some asshole narcissistic shit, then get the fuck out. Because if you don't feel that way, then there's a problem with you. I'm saying that what I'm going to do is that before, let me back up a little bit. Before I see the woman, okay? I just scribed to myself. I said, self, okay, look, I'll brush my teeth. I'm brushing my teeth over. And when scribe, write this down. When I roll up on a woman, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Just put that and scribe out. That's number 1. Okay? Showing you formula here. So, before I do 1, 2, and 3, I can then either go to my construction worker. I need you to design a building in which I occupy of how I put my bid in. The first floor can be 1, 2, and 3. Second floor can be 4, 5, 6. A, B, C, whatever you want. I must build it myself for myself. And then once I know my 1, 2, and 3, it is at that point I've got to sound check and rehearse. Now, remember, gentlemen, before I meet that woman, it's not just the 1, 2, and 3, because remember, we're going to hit this point of the interaction line. But before we get to the interaction line, I've got to have my shit in order. Okay. I'm not looking far in the future, but I must be prepared. So after I hit 1, 2, and 3, where am I going to take her? What place are we going to go? What are we going to do? Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Because I got to explain something to y'all guys. It's very important. It's very important. See, gentlemen, when you guys don't create your own formula, all you guys out there, when you don't believe in yourself and you don't create your formula, when you meet a woman, you always get on the corner of he's a fucking loser in the friend zone because you don't know how to lead the woman. So all you on that corner just chilling, fucking wasting your money and your time away. Or you are not on that corner. You're probably on the next corner beside that of no booty, and let's just hang the fuck out and let's just chill like a bunch of friends. This is why I say to you guys out there the importance of what I'm teaching you as far as the formula, okay? The formula is very important because what I'm doing is not only am I rehearsing 1, 2, 3 here. Remember, see what y'all gonna understand. Okay, and to give you a prime example of a car, I'm gonna use a car as an example to connect what I'm about to say, so you guys can have clarity over what I'm saying. If you look at a car right now, when you were young, you used to sit in your dad's car or your mom's car, and you just used to wiggle that fucking wheel and press all the buttons and, just doing whatever the fuck. But now that you're in your car, not only can you drive the fucking car, not get in a wreck, watch what's going on around you, talk on the phone, sing on the radio, and eat or drink something. You can do multiple things at one time. That means doing one thing and occupying several things in that same space that is going to keep that one thing going. All right. So what I'm saying is that you must rehearse your 1, 2, 3. That's your formula. But the formula itself won't take effect until you go out. Remember, I told you the action. Going out and utilizing the formula, not to be rejected and not to be accepted, but to be able to take the formula after it's administered to the woman when you put in your bid, to be able to come back and look at the film of what happened when you did the 1, the 2, and the 3. Because the only way the formula is going to work is when the formula is tested in your lab. You must create how you talk to women your way. Because here's the best thing about your way, guys. She's never met you before. She's never met you before. And if she hasn't met you before, then she doesn't know how to respond to something she's never met before. But who cares what she does? Because that's not even the purpose of the formula. The purpose of the formula is to make sure that after I go in and look at the footage in my mind of what I did right versus what I did wrong, then I can take that information into my studio. Maybe the mix wasn't great. Maybe I produced it wrong or engineered it wrong. Maybe I hit something wrong. Let me break this mix down into its separate tracks. Track 1 by itself, track 2 by itself, track 3 by itself. Where did I go wrong in my tracks so I can make the necessary adjustments to go back out that motherfucking door with my formula and administer it to her and not be mad, upset, or worried about the reaction. See, it doesn't matter what happens when you use your formula. It's you believing in the formula enough to feel proud of yourself to just doing the thing that you just want to do. When I see a woman, I want to do 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait, and she's coming my way. Round, for you guys, round ass, hips, ooh, thighs, ooh, titties. But a student of the game has the light on what has to be done. See, when you go away from your 1, 2, and 3 because you're occupying the I do and the I am in one area that doesn't work. When you're looking at the woman, what aren't you looking at? You're not looking at the formula. Think about what I'm saying, guys, because nobody's teaching you this. I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying to you guys. When you look at the woman, guess what you're not looking at? And this is why you get thrown off, because now you're in the I do, worry, feeling, and all this other stuff. But the formula is what you have mass produced for yourself. I'm going to say this first, I'm going to say this second, and I'm going to do this third. That is all I can do. That's it. But what I do, 1, 2, and 3, does not define me. 1, 2, and 3 is what I do. That's not who I am. So that's where y'all go wrong, because y'all will take what you do and make it an I am to tear yourself down when she says no. You're too busy worried about what she's going to do. But why is she drawn into me? Because she cannot smell fear, because I'm focused on what I need to do. And all I need to do is do the thing that I rehearse 25 fucking hours a day, 8 days a week on Sunday. I am always in my motherfucking studio, remixing, cutting, arranging, composing, producing, and range, compose, produce, arrange, grab that one over here, grab this over here, go to my library and get that thought and idea from 1992. Pull out that idea from 1992, grab that idea from 2005. Hey, matter of fact, go back to the fucking 10th grade, grab that idea and bring all that shit to my studio and let me revamp, remix, and bring this shit up to motherfucking date, because I can still use the information. Because the formula is me. That's all I'm doing. I am creating what I need to be for me. I cannot be anything for her, even though she will see you guys as all things, because you are outside of a box. You are outside of what women actually see a man. They're not used to people even thinking this way, because they think we can't have thought that goes beyond asses and titties. And see, what I'm saying is that what we got to do is you have to understand that how you think is the one thing that is going to grant you the freedom that you want. You want to be free from this fake thing called fear. You want to be free from this fake thing called rejection. There's no such thing as fear. There's no such thing as rejection. Remember, I told all you guys, if you want to take the test on that, let's take it right now. Take your arm out, grab your arm. You can feel your arm, right? Grab your arm and grab that motherfucker. You can feel it, right? Right? Okay. Grab rejection. Go ahead. Grab that motherfucker. Grab fear. Go ahead. Go grab fear and rejection right now. And if you can't grab fear and rejection like you can grab your arm, then that means all that shit is all in your motherfucking head and it is not actually real. That means it is a lie. But we are stuck on the lie. King asked a question right here. He asked, meaning you're forgetting your own formula when you look. Yes, because if you're looking at your alphabets as a kid, that's okay. I'm going to simplify this. You were taught A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. Okay. A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. And no matter, okay, no matter what the situation is, gentlemen, A will always be the first letter of the alphabet, and B will be the second, and C is the third. You know that it will never change. It will never change. And you have that ingrained in your head, and you can say your alphabet straight on down because you have rehearsed it over and over and over again. So when it's time to rehearse your letters, you've got it down. So then once you've got that in your library, now we've got to take the letters and add a phonic to them. What is the sound of A? A is, gentlemen, A is not just a letter. What is the sound of it? That's the second level. What is the sound of it? Third level. Let's take the sounds and connect them and create what is known as a word. Fourth level. Let's take a word and add more words to it to create a sentence. Fifth level. Let's take the sentences together and create a paragraph. Sixth level. Let's create the paragraphs to create a goddamn page or a page of several pages, then chapter. But the whole time, were you looking at Miss Crabtree, your teacher? I mean, I know if y'all had some, bad teachers, I know y'all was probably looking at your teachers, but I'm saying that you understood, in order for me to be able to communicate myself, not me, not anybody, that I must build what I need to understand me better. You created a formula, okay? But again, it's Mr. Sam. Yes, it's from rehearsing. How did you? Okay, it's not complicated, brother. How did you learn how to count from 1 to 10? Did you not rehearse it? How did you learn how to say your ABCs? Did you not rehearse it? How did you know how to add? Did you not rehearse it? How did you learn how to subtract? So you're acting like what I'm telling you is like something that comes from another planet. No, this is not complicated. We complicate things that we really don't pay attention to. That's the problem. That's the problem. No, you don't focus on the process. If you focus on the process, where you're going to go wrong is you're going to look to the process to define you. I am not my process. My process, where I end and the process begins, okay? I want you to understand this. This is a great question. But where I end and the process begins is where I end is once I know why, once I know I can defend it, once I know I can stand on it, and once I can express it. That's where I end. And then the process begins. I am not my process because the process is what I am doing, not who I am. I create it, and then the process is when I run into her, I'm only doing what I created because I am pushing all the chips. I always tell you, right in the middle. All the chips go right in the middle because I'm betting on the one motherfucker or the one thing in this world that I know I can bet on and get 100% return back. And that's motherfucking me. Ooh. I'm going to say it again, guys. I don't think y'all understand what I just said. I will always push all the chips to the table and bet on the one thing, gentlemen. I will always, without a shadow of a motherfucking doubt, I will always get 100% return on, and I never lose out on me. That's the one thing you can't lose out on. I will never lose out on me. Okay? All right? And what I'm saying to all you guys out there to learn game, to understand game, and to grow as men. And Aaron, I thank you, Van Dam. I appreciate that. I thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. You're saying, how does this make sense? But it's confusing. What's confusing? Let me know. What's confusing? Let me know. Let me know what's confusing about it. Please let me know. I'll be happy to answer that question for you because it's not confusing. It's not confusing at all. But the guy that I kicked out, he's right. He said that the advice I give, you can't get women with this advice. He's fucking right. I kicked him out for the disrespect, but he's right. Because wait a second. When the fuck do I get women? The fuck would I do that? I don't get. I don't. I think he must misinterpreted things. I don't get. Fuck would I get women? No, weak motherfuckers get women. Bad motherfuckers get the women to get them. Why not? I don't get women because what I am teaching you has nothing to do with a woman. So if it has nothing to do with the woman, then what the fuck am I getting? This is where y'all are going wrong. Because you are still stuck in a world where you're making everything about women. Okay? This is all about women and nothing about yourselves. I am showing you that when you bet on yourself and you push all the chips to the table because you actually believe in yourself, gentlemen. You believe in yourself. You never lose. And the one thing women are not used to is a man who believes in himself. Because a man that believes in himself doesn't have anything around him that shows the woman why he is weak. Most of you guys have fear, anxiety, excuses, blame, victimhood. You've got all the players around you. And that's why you never bet on yourself, because one can't bet on itself when one does not believe in itself. One cannot bet on itself when one does not believe in itself. And if you don't believe in yourself, then why should the woman believe in you? I ask all you that. Why should she believe in you? Okay? Why should she believe in someone that gives up on itself? Gentlemen, y'all are so busy being trained to think about all these material things. But you ignore the most precious material in the world. Excuse me, not material, materials. You put value in clothes. You put value in cars and shoes and watches and women. But allow me to ask you, when was the last time you did the weirdest thing in the world that most people won't do? When is the last time you put value in your scribe? When is the last time you put value in your Senate, your culinary school, your mental gym, your warrior, your guide, your film room, your studio, your marketing team? When is the last time that you looked at the most charitable materials known to man, and those are the materials you possess? But see, nobody's going to tell you that. Nobody's going to tell you that, gentlemen. Nobody's going to tell you about the materials that you possess. People are always under this impression that things outside of you are important. So you put all your importance on everything and everybody except for the most fucking important person in this fucking world or universe or galaxy, and that is you. You never put value in your community. Your community. There was something I wrote. Hold on. What's the thing about the people? Hold on. I got one about people. I wrote something about people. Let me find it. Here we go. It's this one right here. This one says, I don't want to be around people because I rather get closer to me than be around a bunch of people that I should not understand. If you understand another fucking man, oh my God, help you. You need a mannerism. You should never even worry or think about another man. That goes to judgment number 3 and 4. Judging other men. You should be worried about your community, because when you can look to your community for the answers, gentlemen, when you look to your community for the answers, you'll never need anybody else again because you already have the answer. You don't have to go to a therapy session. You'll get rid of the woman. Because before you even get to a therapy session, you'll realize, look, it's not going to work out. I'm not the right guy for you. And if you want me around, you can just use me as a dildo. Just use me. I'm never going to give you a relationship. I'm not the perfect guy for you. And I'm going to tell you why. And the reason why is you're just not the kind of woman that I want to be in a relationship with. And at least I'm being honest with you. Whoa, this is not to hurt your feelings and be upset, but I'm just not that guy. But what I can offer you is dick. You can have this dick when you want it. I have no problem giving you dick. And I will help you find Mr. Right. Okay? I will help you find Mr. Right. L asked a question. Thank you for the question, sir. What is the role of the mental gym? The role of the mental gym is to give you this thing called mental toughness. And it's the one thing that you need when she who has the right to say, no, I have a boyfriend, I'm seeing somebody, that you can hold your fucking head up high and keep moving forward. It is the mental gym. When you see that woman, you go straight into the goddamn bullets. You go right into that burning building and in that goddamn cave. Remember, the unknown, so it can be known, so you can have understanding. You know what you need to do. And this is what the mental gym does. It keeps you on your compass. Let me bring up another one. Your sea captain. Y'all don't even know about the sea captain. Your sea captain. I'm not talking about your Blackbeard. If you want to be a pirate, yeah. But the ship that you command always points forward. And it is up to your sea captain that your compass is always remaining forward. It never sways this way or sways that way. It always, your sea captain's job is to make sure that what you are moving, you are not the ship, but you are the vessel. Your sea captain is making sure that when you see that woman, hoist those motherfucking sails up and get the fucking bazookas, the cannons ready. We are on the move to conquer straight. And no matter what happens, we're always looking forward. We're never looking back. We're never looking what's behind us. His job is to keep you in one direction, your compass, how you are in one direction, straight. And this is where the mental gym comes in at. Because if you're actually doing what you should be doing, then walking up to a woman is no different than walking to your fucking refrigerator and open the goddamn door. You don't wake up in the morning like, let me go get me some water. Oh shit, look how pretty the refrigerator door is. Oh my God, the refrigerator door is so pretty. Oh my God, what's gonna happen if I walk up to the refrigerator door and it doesn't open? What am I gonna do if I open the refrigerator door and there's no water inside? Oh my God. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's how the fuck y'all think. That's how you think. And that's why when you create your formula, gentlemen, the formula itself is created to keep you and everybody in your community fed on proper information, to be one mind, one thought, one way. She should know that you are one word, you're one letter of one word, of one sentence, of many sentences, of one paragraph, of several paragraphs, of one page, of several pages, of one chapter, of several chapters, of one book, of many books. Because what draws her in is the recognizing you. This is why the formula works, because you guys want to be recognized as a man. You want to be recognized as the GOAT. I'm that dude. I'm going to pretend that I'm the dude by showing you the fire of my clothes and the fire of my watches and my muscles and all these things that some YouTuber told me to do. And as soon as you open your fucking mouth, she pulls that fuck curtain back and said, "This weak motherfucker. This weak, soft motherfucker thinks he's about the game. And this motherfucker ain't about shit. He is actually weak as fuck because he cannot lead me. Lead me. You cannot lead a woman when you're not leading yourself. 1, 2, 3. All I got, look, I'm simplifying this. Guys, this is not hard. If I believe, thank you, 101 likes. Thank you. I want to say thank you. If I believe in 1, 2, 3, if I rehearsed 1, 2, 3, if I have remixed, arranged, composed, and produced 1, 2, 3, and I bet on me, as soon as I see her, 1, 2, 3. And whatever the result of 1, 2, and 3 is none of my motherfucking business. Because she's allowed to say, I have a boyfriend. She's allowed to say, I'm not interested. She's allowed to say nothing and keep walking. Isn't that her fucking right? But here's the craziest thing that I ask you guys. Why don't you celebrate? Why don't you pat yourself on the back for doing the one thing that you want to do, and that is talk to that woman? Because if you're doing 1, 2, and 3, the way you reinforce the behavior is by celebrating. You're not being rejected. Where is the gentlemen? I'm asking you. For all those that believe in rejection, where is the rejection for somebody that's allowed to say no? Where is the rejection? But if you're looking at the rejection, it's an I do, because you're tying emotion to whatever the woman is doing. But I am always looking at me, my. I'm always looking to me. I push the chips to the table for me. I go after what I want. I celebrate me. Pat yourself on the back because you're doing what you want to do and you're not even questioning it. You're saying, I want to put my bid in with this woman. 1, 2, 3. And after that, what happens is none of my business. Now, as I tell you guys, as you guys get deeper in the game, and that means you can strengthen the formula. As you keep recreating your formula and you keep growing, you're going to come to a point where you're not even looking at the rejections. I promise you, you're not even looking at what she's saying. You're going to motherfucking be mad at yourself when she's down. You're going to be mad at yourself when she says, let's exchange information. You're going to be mad at yourself when she's down for whatever you're putting on in front of her plate. That's when you know you're doing it right, when you're mad about the success versus what we call the learn, because I don't fail, I learn, but I love the learning, but I hate the success. See, a lot of y'all guys think I'm crazy. I hate the success. And you will too. Listen to me. The reason why you're going to hate the success so much is because you are such a fucking perfectionist when it comes to your formula. You want to create the perfect concoction that is it's like you're chasing your ghost. You're chasing you. You're not chasing. You always are going to chase you. And you'll never be satisfied when she's down because there's something inside of you that's going to say, motherfucker, you could have done it better. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's guys, it's the most frustrating thing when they're down. It's very frustrating because you beat yourself up. You literally beat yourself up because you're like, fuck. Damn, I bet myself. Because see, remember when you put the chips in, you're saying, I bet that I can pull her and I'm betting with me. How many moves can I pull her in? All right, I'm gonna pull this motherfucker about 10 moves. I'm gonna pull her in about 10 moves. That's the bet. And then I have to probably move fucking 11 or the 10th move or whatever, or the 1, 2, and 3, right? The 1, 2, and 3. You are absolutely pissed at yourself. Guys, listen. When you give her the opportunity, that's what the formula does. See, I'm giving you an opportunity. Guys, okay, let's look at the opportunity. Okay, JR, answer your question real quick, but we're all saying, let's look at the opportunity because I don't even know y'all even understand why we do what we do. The opportunity will always be that I know something you don't know. I know that before you met me, I know you live in insecurity, low self-worth, low self-esteem. You live in a world that you're always judged by men on YouTube who are very inexperienced and creepy. I know that. So I know if you fuck around, take my drug, I know you're going to get pushed beyond a measure that you've never even experienced before. And that's why I'm not mad if you say what you want to say. I'm proud that at least I did what I said I wanted to do. But my God, guys, when she's down, Man, that's the hardest. That's the tough part. Because like you get with a woman and you put your bid in and she's down. Oh man, we got, hey, look, first we got to reconvene. We got to look at this footage, and then either later on tonight, tomorrow morning, we got to reconvene. We got to bring the detective. We got to get our guide. We got to get our warrior. We got to get our culinary school. We got to get our fucking scribe, our amusement park, and our marketing team all at the table. And we got to figure why the fuck did she say yes? And I don't mean her saying yes as in, woohoo, she said yes. I mean, why the fuck, or where the fuck did I go wrong? She should have said yes much sooner. You should never be satisfied with the win. I'd rather you be satisfied with the learn. We don't lose because there's no such thing as rejection. I'm satisfied with the learn because I get to go back and retool and rethink. I get to go back in the studio and create another track. And when I create that track, I get to work on new lighting for the track, new sound for the track, a whole new setup of rehearsals. That's fucking exciting to me. Versus she's down. Fuck. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just like, I could have done better. Where the fuck did I go wrong? I mean, I know I'm smooth, but that's just not enough. I did something wrong here. See what I'm saying? Because right now, remember, that's the rule, law, and code of my formula. Because I'm always, guys, and I tell you, I'm what am I, 52? Wait, born in 71. So I'll be 52 this year. Okay, I don't even count time. Okay, so I'll be 52. And gentlemen, I want to be the first to tell you, I am an alcoholic and I am drugged out. I am a crack whore. I am a druggie. And I am proud to say that I don't need to go to AA meetings or anything like that because the drug I take is me. I am drunk. I am drunk on me. I'm cracked out on me. Where'd that come from? See that? I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm serious, guys. I am a crack whore fiend for my drug because I know when she takes my drug, she's going to get cracked out on me because I know the weight and the power of the drug. I know the drug is going to make her feel things. I know the drug is make her I'm sorry. I just hit the wrong button. I know the drug is going to make her see the world totally different. She's going to be fucking, I love this the most. She's going to be cracked out. Do it. Try not to talk to me for 2 days. Try not to reach out. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait, where'd that come from? Walk away from me, please. Please. Let's see how long you can last out there from the motherfucker that's laced your mind in a way that you never been laced before. Walk the fuck away. Walk away. Walk the fuck away. Because I'm telling you, that motherfucking drug is crazy, okay? The drug, it's crack. Oh my gosh. And the formula that I have created for myself that gives me that power is that I can always add the formula to what I do. I can add the formula to the way I text: land, sea, air, and space. I can add the formula to how I make her feel, because I'm going to imprint myself on her emotions when she makes the free will thought to let me in. I know my drug is going to make her think about me and miss me and play my audio clips and play my videos and wonder about me. And I'm not saying this shit as an arrogant prick. I'm saying it because I listen. I know in drug movies and gangster movies, they always tell you guys out there, never sample your supply. Man, oh my God, I gotta test myself, because every time I come up with a new heightened drug or a new heightened way to put flavor in her eye and flavor in her ear, I gotta do a little test market on that shit. I gotta test out me to me. I gotta test out me to me, because it's never about her. I don't make it about her. I don't treat her bad. I don't yell at her. I don't scream. I'm not disrespectful or nothing like that. I don't teach you guys to treat women bad. We don't do that. But it goes to, I'm sorry, the next thing right here. And that is conquering the world by conquering anything that holds you back. Conquer the world by conquering anything that holds you back. See, in order for you to conquer, in order for you to move on, okay, I want y'all to think about this, is that when you take a step into the darkness, the unknown, that's when I want you to drop a seed in there. Because in order to expand your mindset, you must plant that seed in the darkness, where you give it the light, where you give it the water, where you weed and make sure that it's perfectly, the soil is perfect, because you're perfect. So you don't have to worry about looking at soil. Let me bring in 601. 601, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up? 601 going once, 601 going twice. All right, we'll throw you back in, sir. But as I was saying before, for all you guys out there, your soil is perfect. That's why you don't have to worry about bad soil, because you're perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. The only thing that's wrong is that you just don't believe in yourself. The only thing that's wrong with you is that you don't plant and move and clear out the shrubs, the brush, and all the forest. You don't clear that stuff out to build your next building, your next kingdom. Okay. Jay, I have not seen it. I gotta get code. When I get my Cody, I don't want to buy. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I've been told to watch it, so I will check it out, guys. But if y'all want to call in, the number is 838-859-8744. This is the Dean. Class is in session. I have taken a lot of notes, and I am breaking things down. Next one here, I wrote down. I'm just ripping all the shit I wrote down. I got this one. I wrote this one down. I told you everything's in house. Formula. Okay. Well, this part of the formula says, guess what, guys? Never play to win. Write that. Guys, write that down. Never ever play to win. Never play the game to win. Play the game for yourself, because you're already a motherfucking winner. Whoa! Wait, I don't think y'all understand what I just said. Never play the game to win, because you play the game for yourself. You don't play the game to win because you're already a motherfucking winner. And I'm the only one on YouTube who has showed you why you're a winner. You don't need to play the game to win because you're already a winner. You play for yourself. You don't need to play the game to win. Why do I play the game for something I already am? Why that doesn't make any sense. Why would I play the game, gentlemen, to win? Tell me. No one's ever told you that. And I know I got you guys. I got you, man. Nobody's ever told you that. But I'm telling you, I play the game for myself. I only do things for myself. You know what they ask you? They ask you, hey, why are you talking to me? Because I can. Oh, you have other women. Why are you talking? Because I want to. Well, you know I'm not that kind of girl. Okay, it's nice knowing you. I mean, is that you just gonna give up that fast? Well, no, I don't want to waste my time. Listen, I'm not about games, and I'm not about wasting my time. I'm going to give you the opportunity. Matter of fact, I want you to go. If you want to be honest with you, I'd rather you go because you don't want to fuck with me because you're gonna get it all fucked up. You don't get fucked up, but you're gonna fucking fall in love with me on a level that you never even know. So you better go ahead and go. It's best you keep going because you don't want to fuck with me. How would you deal with self-sabotage? What is self-sabotage but an inflicting choice that you make? You choose to be in the middle of the ocean. You choose to poke holes in your boat. You choose to grab water out of your boat and dump it in your boat. And then you want to ask yourself, why is my boat sinking? You don't, no. You don't deal with self-sabotage. You are self-sabotage. What do you mean deal? You don't deal with what you are because you don't believe in yourself. So you're not dealing with self-sabotage. You just are self-sabotage. You don't believe in yourself. That's all it is. You don't believe in yourself. See, y'all guys, y'all guys want confidence. Y'all want this. Y'all want that. But how can you get it when you don't even believe in yourself? What do you mean deal with? What is deal with? How do y'all deal? What the fuck you mean deal? The fuck what do I deal with? How the fuck do you do that? Someone please explain that to me. Self-sabotage. No, you choose to do it. Could you explain more of having expectations versus standards? No. The only expectation I have is that I expect me to create a stronger formula than I had yesterday for me. That's my expectation. I don't expect a woman to have sex with me, even though I have sex faster. I don't expect her to fall in love with me. She will. I don't expect her to like me. She will. I don't expect her to be attracted or fall in love with me. She will. I don't expect all that shit because I don't live in this fucking fantasy of thinking that she should do what I expect her to do. I'm going to give up. She can do what the fuck she wants to do. I have no expectations. The only thing I expect is of me. Now my standard is something totally different. My standard is my bloodline. My standard is in my world, there is a building that is taller than my fucking castle. And that building is why I am the motherfucker I am today, because that building is a building of how I operate, who the fuck I am, only for me and nobody else. I operate myself for me by the laws, rules, and codes that I create to create my standard. my Senate decides when I give my culinary school a raise. My Senate decides when I give my scribe a raise. My Senate decides when I add more weights to my mental gym. My Senate is choices when I add more tables to my boardroom. My Senate has to make the rule of moving from a 4-track to an 8-track to a 16-track to a 64-track ass studio where I got to keep upgrading. My Senate is the one that gives my detective raises and all the other stuff. That building is my standard, and that's the one thing that I can never lose and a woman can never take away from me. She can take your fucking feelings if you're feeling shit. But she can't take you when she can't take this. And this is all you fucking need. But if you think this is going to get you women, then you failed because you're making it about the woman who is already living rent-free in your head. I go about my day living on my or in my world. That's what I do. I go about my day living in my world. And if I so happen to see someone that has my curiosity, it's go time. That's it. All I can do is push my chips to the middle and give her the opportunity to either want to get to know me or not, but I will not manipulate, lie, or deceive. What you see is what you get, and you must make the decision if you want to do it. But the draw-in is why I get a high rate of a success is because I don't operate on feminine fucking emotions. I don't operate. A man should never operate in feeling when it comes to a woman. And it's nothing, again, this is no knock on women because I got to stress this over and over. This is not bashing women. There's nothing wrong with women, okay? I'm not saying that they ain't shit and all this other stuff. What I'm saying is I'm the shit. I'm looking at me. I don't look at them in that way. Because my formula that I've created for myself is the rule that I have to vet anybody. My attention is like me shining a light on myself. Let me give you an example. I'll give you an example of my attention. Let me show y'all. Let me give you an example of my attention. Right, that right there. See that right there? Right, that thing right there? That light is on me 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and on Sunday. It's on my studio, culinary. It is on me. So if I got to take that light away, it better be for a good goddamn reason. If I got to take away from me and shine it on someone else, which I don't mind doing, it better be attention worthy, time worthy, respect worthy, and then at the end of the day, dick worthy. That's why I get so much ass, because I don't make anything about pussy. I always got the light on me. You guys make it about that because that shows your lack of inexperience. It shows that you're judgmental, and it shows that you're creepy as fuck because it shows her that why would you shine a light on me and I don't even shine a light on myself as a woman? Why are you shining a light on me when I don't even shine a light on myself? Let's get to this question right here. Guys, got questions? I got you. Call in, I got you. So basically, you're asking anything that doesn't bend the rules of the road doesn't exist in your mind, right? What negative thing exists in a man's world? What negative thing exists in a man's world? I ask you guys, what negative thing? All you guys, I ask you that, okay? I ask all you guys this. What is negative about beautiful men like you? No, that's not right. Your motto is, it needs modification. Your motto is terrible. Your motto is terrible, brother. I appreciate what you're saying, but it's all fucked up. It's not about getting the girl. It's not even the power. What do you know? You have just created a free renting space that a woman can just walk into your life and fuck you up. It's not about getting the girl, but having the power to get women. Sir, you must be in the wrong class. I don't teach you to get women. I don't even know how do you get a woman? I don't get. Okay. All right, brother, peep this. If you're Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, I'll throw LeBron in for you fucking LeBron fucking weak ass fans. If you're Tom Brady, Terrell Owens, you're Joe Montana. When you become a free agent, do you have to knock on everybody's door and say, please, please come get me. Please give me a chance? Or do you do what Sean Payton is doing and TV like, can we talk to that coach? Because we want him. When Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, if they go on the free agent market, they're going to be wanted by teams. They don't get the team. The team gets them. That's where you're wrong in your statement. Brother, listen to me. Listen to me. If I create a world of sex, if I know how to talk, text, voice message, and video, if I know how to make her play with her pussy without touching her, if I know how to get her to fall in love with me without touching her, fall in lust with me without touching her, if I know that I got her, and I know it's a done daughter, right? If I know these things, why the fuck am I getting her? And this is not a dick. I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying, you only move based off of what you see yourself as, and your statements are saying that the woman is greater than you. Don't focus on a self-improvement. Focus on yourself. Stop trying to look at it as an improvement, because what are you trying to improve, my brother? And I want to say thank you to those guys. Thank you, 140 likes. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. I really do appreciate all you guys out there for liking this. It's very nice. It's very kind of you guys out here. Guys, can I just put a Q? You don't have to. Oh, he's talking to him. Never mind. I'm sorry. But no, what I'm just saying, but I just wanted to correct them. I know you listen, no knock on you. I appreciate the question that you're asking. It was a great question. But I'm not trying to change how you see it. I'm just saying maybe there's just another perspective to look at it a different way than the way you're looking at it right now. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you. And that's especially for a woman. A woman is only going to follow somebody that follows himself and himself only. That's why we become jerks and assholes and bad boys and all this other shit, because you guys are always ignoring the best parts of you. You are always ignoring your value, your self-worth, your self-esteem. You are ignoring these things and expect those things to help you out when it's go time. I nourish, I worship, and I please me. And I don't mean me as in me. I worship my team. This is my team. This is my community. This is my neighborhood. I've got to make sure, gentlemen, I'm going to answer your question. I see the question. I'll answer your question one thing. But listen to me. I got to make sure that all day, my team is, hey, Scribe, I love you, motherfucker. You the shit. I appreciate you, Scribe. Marketing team, y'all are doing a great job marketing. I just want to let y'all know I'm going to see if I can get y'all a raise. Studio, look, I know the equipment is a little old. I'm going to see if we can get a new track machine in this motherfucker and some mixtapes and shit. I got you. I appreciate you, my track team. My guide, I'm going to add more art of us to go ahead and guide her to. I got you covered. My amusement park, I know that ride is getting a little bit of rickety. I got the team on it. We will create a brand new roller coaster ride. My culinary school, hey, look, I know I'm going to get you fresh tomatoes and fresh things. So when we spit flavor in her eyes and her ears, I got you. My construction worker, I'm going to give you better tools. I know the tools that you're going and getting dull. The saw is getting dull. I'm got you covered. My blacksmith, don't worry about it, buddy. I got you covered. I appreciate how you're doing that. Do y'all see what I'm talking to? See, y'all don't even see what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. I am all about me. And this is not a bad thing. But when you're about you, they want to be about you. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm just looking out for my community. I don't give a fuck about the other communities out. Fuck everybody else. Because everybody else ain't me. So why would I worry about other people when I got a lot of shit that I should be focusing on? V asked a question. How should your mindset be with a woman who mentions their ex? Well, V, before I finish this thing, you have got to ask your Senate, how do you handle a woman that... Let me get the 551. 551, sir. How are you, sir? How can I help you, sir? What's up? I'll get you a second, V.
Yes, my question is,
yes, sir.
What's the reason why the books don't work exactly? Because
you say they don't work. What do you mean? You mean like getting hard or something?
No, the books.
Oh, book. Like, okay. Well, okay. All right. Okay. The reason
about like the motivational books and all the Tony Robbins type shit.
Okay. Watch this. Let me use Tony Robbins as an example, and I'm gonna break it down to you. I think about this. Wait. Let me hold on. I got you, dog. Watch this. This is a great question. Okay. That's a great question. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you why. Now, I want you to see it for yourself. So let me break it down. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. And let's use Tony. Let's see here. All right, here we go. All right. Well, let's go. Okay, ready? Tony Robbins, Awaken the Giant Within. Tony Robbins, Light Force. Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power Within. Tony Robbins, Unlimited Power. Tony Robbins, Unshakable. Tony Robbins. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm just giving you some of these Tony Robbins. Giant Steps. Tony Robbins. Okay. So here's the question. If Tony Robbins has a book called I just give you Unlimited Power, just an example. Why does he keep regurgitating the same shit? Why? What? If he's trying to give you power, shouldn't he just have one book out? Shouldn't it just be one book to help you along? Unless the book is another subsidiary that connects to it. But does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So let me explain why books are bad. And this is why my book is going to be bad too. And I want you to see that because I what's important to me is that the one thing I don't want to say is my book is different from everyone else's book. So get my book. I'm the only one that would tell you my book is not going to work if you are looking at it through my fucking eyes. And that's all y'all do is you read through other people's eyes. You don't read to take the information like you did when you were young to form the information to help you out better, test out the information, and then go back in your film room to understand what you need to make the necessary adjustments. You see what I'm saying? You just read it to feel good. Oh, it's a good read. if my book is a good read, I have failed. Well, I haven't failed you. You failed your fucking self. All right, let me ask you a question, big guy. How many books do you have in your house right now? Just guess on like success, fear, and all that stuff. How many books do you have?
Probably about 3.
Okay. So why are those books still collecting dust? And why are you the same person?
Realistically, I've asked myself the same question, and I've become aware of this and trying to change it. But
no, it's all love. It's all love. And there's no knock. I just want you to see it. But why? What I see you want to change it, which is great. But before you even had the awakening to change it, why did you read those books, and why are they collecting dust right now?
Well, from my understanding, I kind of it was more of an emotional thing, like you said. Like I would read it, feel good about, oh, I'm going to change, blah blah blah.
There you go.
I wouldn't actually do it.
There you go, and that's what the market, and that's the secret of how
I got hooked on the emotion of the book,
right?
Reading the book, but then when it came time to do the work,
yes,
I felt uncomfortable,
right?
And I shied away from it, so I was stuck on my emotional state.
There you go, motherfucker. I'm proud of you. A+++. But you had to see it. See, I'm sure before you heard me say it, if you ever heard me say it before, you probably like, who the fuck does he think he is? That motherfucker doesn't know me. He doesn't know my story. How can he say that? That's a lot. Wait, whoa. I don't need to know you to know that. Do you understand this? You're coming into the book through the I do. So if you're going into a book through the I do, is the I do an emotion? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that means you're coming in like the woman that comes. See, listen, this is why women get the pass. They're allowed to read romance novels and feel some kind of way. They're allowed to read 50 Shades of Grey and all that other shit they're allowed to read because they're emotional and they're emotionally driven. But if you're going in, you're out, you're out like a fish out of water. You're going in this thing trying to read a book to take care of something that you shouldn't even be. So if you're taking care of something to get over or fix an emotion, and once you fix that emotion, you're still emotional. you're still trapped because you never got out. It's like it's the prisoner that gets to go every 1 hour a day outside and play basketball or walk around the prison flames. Just because you get to leave the prison doesn't mean you're free, motherfucker. You're still in the prison. It's just it gives you a sense of light freedom from the cage that you're in to make you actually feel like it's actually working. But anything you go in with emotion is always going to fail a man because you should never go in with your fucking feelings. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where the book is going wrong. Even my book, because I don't want you to, if you're emotional, my book is not going to help you because your emotion. Okay. This is why a lot of guys get mad at me. Okay. Follow this. Their emotions are tied into this thing called self-importance, meaning that he's stomping on my fucking feelings. He's making me feel something way. So if I feel this way, I got to defend. Fuck you, right? Because a man does not get mad at his mentor that punches him in his fucking chest. Hey, listen, like I told you, if my mentor told me to do it, I did it, caller. I didn't question him. Remember he told me go get that cheeseburger and shit? You think I didn't go get that fucking cheeseburger? Now, first he told me to sit my bitch ass in the car. But when he told me to get that fucking cheeseburger, I didn't question what the fuck he said. I just went and got myself a fucking cheeseburger. That's all I did. But what I'm saying is where a lot of guys go wrong is that when you're in the feminine and in your fucking feelings, that goes against what you are as a man. The only feelings you should have is the love, admiration, devotion, and passion you have to yourself. where you look in that mirror every motherfucking day. That I always tell you, I always usually tell you that stuff. And you get that little cup and you fill it up with your whatever you drink. Look at that motherfucker in the mirror and say, I love you. I got you. It's me and you versus the world. I'll never let you down. I will always have your fucking back, right? And if you want to feel something to that motherfucker, go ahead. You know, I will tell you guys, if you want to cry, get in your little fucking car, drive to the countryside and bawl your fucking eyes out. I don't give a fuck. But you better wipe your goddamn tears and get your ass back in the game. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying it's bad if you lose your dog or family member or anything like that. I'm saying that you shouldn't read a book through emotions. You should read a book to gain understanding of yourself, where you take the information and use your blacksmith to wield that information down to give you clarity to fit your fingerprint. Does that make any sense?
Right.
That's
So take the information and see how you can move in your situation.
Yes, that you're
currently in.
Right, because that's what you did. That's what you did in kindergarten, right? Did you not take your numbers to see when y'all teacher started? I guess in the second grade, I guess it was when they started using the addition and shit, right? Did you not? Yeah. Did your teacher not force you to go and take your numbers that you know your numbers and know how to add and subtract? That's what it is. You took information that you believed in, but you helped yourself. But if you're going in saying that I need this to get over fear, I told you there's no such thing as fear, so you would fail. Get over rejection, no such thing as a rejection, you fail. To get over a breakup, fail. Fuck feelings. To be able to talk to a woman and express all that is you're going in the fucking wrong way. And that, but see, think about marketing 101. Marketing, what is marketing? Okay, if you notice about the thing with Andrew Tate, right? He browbeat those women with emotions to force them in a prison, right? Browbeat them, allegedly. So what I'm saying is that the outside world does the same thing to you. See, authors know that y'all guys, and I say this with love, so please don't get mad at me. Please don't get upset. They know y'all just a box of rocks waiting to be told what to do. That's why they put out a book and that's why, think about The Game with Neil Strauss, right? I'm not good with girls, so I'm gonna let a goofy motherfucker with no game tell me how to change my vocabulary and all this other stuff and use his words to pick up women. Let's see that? And then I'm gonna follow Rollo Tomasi's book because I'm gonna learn about women being evil and disgusting and all this other shit, right? Because they're drawing out feelings. But what does Uncle always tell you about feelings? Come on, what is the one thing that I'm the only YouTuber out here that's giving you the secret? What is the one thing I tell you about feelings, brother? What do I tell you about feelings? What is it? What do you think?
They're not real. No.
Feelings are much easier to control than facts.
Right.
And the fact of the matter is, the more you're in the feminine, the more you'll be drawn into somebody who's feminine. That's where they get you. Feminine follows feminine. And that's why when it happens, that's why a lot of guys go wrong. No, I mean, you gotta tell somebody.
Right, I see.
Yeah, so you see it, you see what I'm saying? Hold on, let me just yeah. So I'm just saying that it's not it's a bad thing when you don't see how important you are. If you're driven by your emotions, why do you think women are driven by romance novels? Because it pulls out what? Emotions and feelings. So then you become drawn into the book. So you leave your I am and you live in the I do because the book made you fill in the blank. And that's why a lot of guys always fuck up and say, hey, this book was a good read. What the fuck? I don't want my book to be a good read. Then you have failed.
Steve, I have a question about
Sure. What's up?
What's the connection because I know when you describe the I do, you talk about lifting weights, driving a car,
yes,
stuff like that.
Yes,
but you're talking about the I do. What's the connection between the I do and the emotions?
Because the emotions is outside of. See, what is outside of you, you have brought inside. See, if you okay, I'll show you as I'm talking about. But if you look at the blueprint that I have, I'm the only one that has this. If you're living in the I do, hold on, let me see. Hold on. Holiday since it's my 5th trade and I pay. Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on, let me write. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Okay, hold on a second. All right. So what I'm saying is when you're living in the I do, right? That's why you always move in the I won't and I can't. So that means when you read a book, you're not reading it for understanding. You're reading it to fucking feel good. It's like a buzz. It's like smoking weed if you smoke weed. You see, if you take a narcotic, to up your feeling, it's just a high. It's okay. Think about church. Think about church. All right. Think about church. And the thing about church is, or any kind of place, they make you feel good, right? Right?
Right.
They make you feel good.
Yeah.
And what goes up goes down because they know how to make you feel good versus someone that's already good going into a church. Two totally different things. If you're going somewhere to allow that thing to make you feel a certain way, then it is that thing that has a hold over you, which is going to make you keep going to that thing. I'm saying to break it, you have got to be the thing that goes into the thing.
I see.
Yeah, you don't read you don't read the book for feelings. You read the book to gain more understanding of yourself. You take information from the book, like you took information from the book when they showed you how to count and do mathematical problems and stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't. But I'm sorry. But wait, one more thing. But you can't. But you've got to be smart enough to look at who's writing the book. Stop trusting the author and ask yourself: is he gamed up? Is he gamed up? I mean, I'm not saying do the eye test, but shit, you better do that. You better look at these motherfuckers and say, wait a second. That motherfucker got game. Let me do a research and you'll notice the thing that all red pill people have in common. The one thing, if you look to their genesis of most red pill guys, it will start with this shit right here. That fucking book, The Game. Because they're still regurgitating shit from a fake book, brother. You see what I'm saying? They're still regurgitating that shit. So how can they be gamed up when they talking about shit that ain't even real? So that's all I'm saying. You gotta do better price shopping as a consumer to make sure that whoever's giving you game is game the fuck up. You just don't blindly follow somebody because they're the color of your skin. You don't blindly follow somebody because they're your age. You don't blindly follow someone because they have a high subscribe. If you're doing that, you're just a mark. You're just a sucker. Because if they're telling you they're content creators and you're buying if you're buying information from a content creator, then are you buying theory or game? That's all you gotta ask yourself. Because motherfuckers with game are going to keep it a buck with you. And they're going to tell you shit you don't like to hear. They're going to tell you what the fuck you need to know. Whereas the guys that give you content, they're gonna make you feel, come on inside. Hey, wait. No, don't eat your sandwich yet. Let me cut the crust off your sandwich. Would you like it in the shape of a dinosaur or shape of a smiley star face? You see what I'm saying? They're gonna make, because they're guiding you through what? Emotion. And then you feel so emotional. Remember the emotional high. You're like, I got to be a part of this. So I'll buy that book. And then what drops, okay, I read the book. It was a good book. And then here comes the one, oh my God. She's so beautiful. What do I say? I still got fear. And what does that motherfucking say to you? It's okay. Well, my new book coming out. He still say, hey, y'all blind. And again, I'm not knocking y'all. I'm just telling y'all the real. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Just tell you what's up. So, yes, but do you have any other questions, brother?
Oh, no, that was it. I just needed that cleared up. I appreciate the game, Steve.
No, I appreciate you, brother. Great call. Okay. And I'll throw you back in, sir. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, 5 for 1. Thank you very much. Very, very great call. Very, very, very great call. Let's get back to some of these questions. Because I do appreciate you guys' questions and everything like that. And gentlemen who are here, we're going to do a live show around 3 a.m. So if you're overseas, we will be doing a live show around 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are overseas. Let's see here. Let me get some of these questions. JR says, why I be mad at myself for getting what I want? I don't understand what you mean by that. I think Vike says getting back to your ex. Yeah, just letting you know that let her mention the ex. Remember 3102. There is nothing that motherfucker can do to top me. So I don't mind showing her why she should cut her ex off for me. Because when she gets with me, she's going to realize that motherfucker ain't shit. And she will have the free will to let him go. So don't get mad. Don't get angry, and don't get upset. Okay. World Chess says, how does a man show a woman he is met that he is confident? No, you don't show. See, the problem is, if you have to show her, then you're not. Remember, don't show. I don't show her I'm confident. I embody it. Because I'm confident enough to float to her, and I'm confident enough to float the fuck away. I'm confident enough to challenge her to be more than a body. I'm confident enough to let her know that you just got my curiosity. You got to do a little work. And if you can't do any work, then that's on you. Shrek asked the question. Follow legend because see and I do, but a lot of followers say it's an I am, right? Well, I'm not here to change your mind, okay? Nor am I here to sway your opinion. But you must ask yourself, I'm saying for you, Shrek, just only for you, brother. I'm asking you to ask yourself this question right here. How did I learn religion? And if your answer starts off with your parents, then you must ask yourself, am I doing it because I was indoctrinated to do it? Or do I really want to learn my spiritual side? You can be about your spiritual, but your spirituality's got to be here and not looking outside. Because like I said before, what people don't see is that, okay, since I can remember, since there was this thing called television, white people will portray Indians. I'm serious. Since television is on, white people have portrayed pharaohs. Since TV was on, white people have portrayed this white hippie with a long ass beard. I'm just saying. I mean, you could call it whitewashing, but I'm just saying that I thought, maybe I'm wrong, correct me, I thought that book said you ain't supposed to worship false idols. And shouldn't that hippie have an afro kind of like that motherfucker that paint? Shouldn't he have a hair made of wool and shit? When did he get a perm? I'm just saying, I don't. So who is on the wall of every church that you're praying to? But when did his birthday become the 25th? Who decided? What marketing company decided that his birthday is in December? And I'm not making fun of this. I'm just saying that you gotta question everything, man. You gotta ask yourself, why is the world who is that hippie? I'm just serious. I'm not joking. Who the fuck is that hippie? Who is the hippie with the beard and the perm? I could have swore he should be like a little brother. He should be kind of like that. Should he be more this? Shouldn't those pharaohs that y'all see on the movies, shouldn't they be more like this? I'm just saying. What do I know? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to change your beliefs. I'm just here to get y'all to think about things. So it just so happens that a lot of y'all believe what y'all are being told versus question who's telling you or the source. That's all I'm saying. So believe what you want. I'm not here to change your belief. I'm just asking you to kind of like question things. You know what I mean? Just kind of, if you can. Kind of, please. You know, I just think you should. Y'all should not be, if the guy's hair ain't made of wool and it's a perm and he's hanging on a fucking cross, he's a false idol. That ain't the real deal. But y'all believe Columbus discovered America too. I just say, y'all think he discovered that they show him with a bunch of Indians. I'm just saying, man, y'all just gotta look at things what they are. I'm just saying, y'all just gotta open your eyes. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Just y'all gotta look about what's going on. And again, I'm not here to talk about religion. I'm just saying you guys gotta always question everything. Don't just take things for face value because somebody says who has a high subscriber count or somebody that has a big church or something like that. It's a whole totally different game. You know what I mean? Gentlemen, we got about 15, 20 minutes. I want y'all to ask questions and stuff like that. But I want to wrap this up about the ultimate confidence formula. What makes it ultimate and what makes it the greatest formula in the world is because you can craft it to your specifications. It will never have the potency that's greater than yours. You are the most potent person you know. But until you believe that you're the most potent person that you know, you will always take someone else's formula. And sometimes your formula, gas, going against their light, is not going to be perfectly. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to go together. So you create an in-house formula. You create the formula. Gentlemen, you create the standard. And when you create the formula and you create the standard, you can up the formula. Again, for all my guys that watch Power, I mean, if you watch Power, what Tommy did, but he let that shit go, was create the strongest, most potent drug known to man. He created it. So that's it, man. You know, that's just something that y'all need to think about, okay? It's not that's not a true statement. That's not a true statement because you do believe in yourself. That's a lie. You believe in yourself. You believe in 99% of yourself. You just don't, when it comes to women, you don't believe in yourself. You believe in yourself, except when it comes to women. So that's a lie. You believe in yourself. You just don't believe in yourself when it comes to women because you worship women. Remember, whatever you put above you, you will worship. So you worship women more than you love yourself. That's all. But what I'm saying is that Tommy went to Chicago trying to sell average drugs until he rolled up on this chick that created this synthetic drug that had the potency that hit harder, hit faster, and as soon as it rubbed your lips, as soon as you got a taste of it, you got a high. Listen, a high beyond the highest of highs. You see what I'm saying? A high behind the highest of highs. So what I'm saying is y'all can create that formula. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can, okay? Do you have any tips on being consistent or building discipline? Well, the tip I would give you is I can't give you something that's going to fall on deaf ears. You don't want to be disciplined. You don't want to be consistent. I know you think. See, you're saying this is coming from an emotion. You just got to come to Jesus moment, not Jesus himself, but come to Jesus moment and realize this is who you are. You are what you are. You just ain't built to be a man. You're not built to be disciplined. You're not built to be consistent. Because what you're asking is what you choose to do. Nobody can see. The problem is you're looking for a feeling to connect to other fucking feelings, and that's why you're not doing it. You're not just as a man, you're consistently consistent, and you're the greatest discipline. So it doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. So anything that is difficult, no. Mm-mm. There's nothing difficult. Okay. You've already lost in your statement. You've already, okay. You using the word difficult and whatever it is was probably a woman is already, you failed. You're walking out your door failing. Listen to your language. Difficult. What is so difficult about walking up to someone and doing what you have trained yourself to do? If you choose to believe in yourself. So this is a failing question because you're looking at the world as feeling difficult. Fucking shit ain't fucking difficult. You're not, this is not going to work for you because you're already have failed. You've already set yourself up and have already hit the iceberg with your ship because you have already given yourself an excuse not to do shit because it's difficult. Because it's difficult. You said it, I didn't. You said it was difficult. And because you said it was difficult, that's why you are not getting it right. Because I don't see what I do as difficult. I just need to get shit done. It's not difficult for something I rehearse over and over again. I'm the only one that tells you to lay on your back and sound check your apartment. Lay in the living room, lay in the dining room. Listen to the sonic, the surround sound, the lighting. I'm the only one that tells you that shit. Because if I rehearse me and I know what the fuck I can do, oh my God, wait till she gets a load of me. She has no idea what she's gonna run into. And her best bet is she better fucking run. You better run away from me. Because if you start fucking with me, then you're gonna get hooked on me. And if you get hooked on me, you ain't going anywhere. You're not. I mean, and it's not being mean or anything. It's just that where do you go? Where do you go? Where does one go? And that's the thing that you just got to think about. Where does one actually go when you reach the top? A place you've never reached before, especially a woman. She has never had the emotional high that a man can give her. She has no fucking, she has felt emotional lows for that, but she's never met a motherfucker. I'm talking about someone that guys, when you can rid her of insecurity, low self-worth, and low self-esteem just by sending her text messages, voice messages, and talking to you, man, it's a fucking wrap. Because you're taking her off of that light of insecurity and making her feel secure in herself. And if she's feeling insecure with you around, then she is like, damn, let me hang around this motherfucker because he's making me feel something that the average guy can't make her feel. And that gives you, gentlemen, that gives you the power. That, gentlemen, gives you the strength. And that's what changes up the game. That's what changes up the game. Y'all all are capable of the formula. You just got to figure out with your own scientists, what is the formula going to be for? The building that encompasses the formula should have different floors of ways that you intoxicate yourself to feel like there's nothing out there that can knock your ass down. You can't. This is why y'all fail. Y'all are always grabbing formulas that don't belong to you, that are poisonous. The formula called Metal. When you incorporate that formula in yourself, fail. Going your own way, being on your purpose, no fat, money, clothes, status, going overseas. All these formulas are there to put a rug over your emotions. Well, great question. What do I mean by sound check? Oh, I'm glad you asked that. Sound check is in everything I do. Okay, Mr. Sam, if you were an artist, you would create a song or rap. You'll create the beat. You learn how to get in your studio to mix it down, arrange, compose, produce, perform, and all these other things, to overdub, remix, make club hits, right? But when it's time to perform and you go to a city, you just don't get on the fucking stage and just say, let's go. No. You go in that motherfucking thing and check out the acoustics of the fucking area. You got to make sure the beat, the DJ, if you're a DJ, and it has to make sure everything is good. You got to make sure if you got a live band, you got to make sure the instruments are tuned up perfectly. You got to look at your engineer for the lighting. You got to make sure the lightings work. You got to make sure the music, everything's got to work. That's the sound check. And it's the same thing a man does to his house. You sound check your house. You sound check every place that you go on a date, because this is you and who you are. But see, people don't get this deep, and that's why they mess up, because they don't believe in themselves. And this is what makes it so us, because I'm going to let you know why when you come to my sexual amusement park, it's already layered up. It's already laced up. When you walk in, the music's perfect. The lighting is perfect. Everything is perfect, because you're with a perfect motherfucker that believes in himself. So I've got to make sure that before she comes over, or before I even meet her, I have all these things done. Sound check my places I want to go. Sound check my 1, 2, and 3. Sound check how I text. Sound check things I can say to make her smile. Sound check. I sound check everything, because it has to go through my studio. So then that tells me, how do I move the knobs? Do I want to up the knob of being romantic? Do I want to turn the knob down of being sensual, turn up sexual, turn up dirty, put down kinky, move naughty up a little bit, bring nasty down, put smooth up? How do I want to mix this shit up for her? Because I'm the mood music. I'm all those things. Because she can't, it goes beyond her comprehension, because she ain't used to a motherfucker that's so into himself. Doesn't mean I'm narcissistic. It means I'm just into me. That's all. It just means I'm into me. Question. What to do when your I do is, well, it's not, you choose. Nothing that happens in your life it's waiting for you to decide what you wanted to do. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not interfering you're allowing it to interfere because you're in your fucking feelings. That's why it's interfering, because you don't believe in the man in the mirror. And because you don't believe in the man in the mirror, it's always going to interfere until you become a student of the game. You see what I'm saying? You gotta learn the game. And you've got to learn that everything that people are telling you is game is not game. These women, women can be whatever they want to be. If I see a woman that is acting out, dancing on fucking tables and shit like that, who the fuck am I to judge her? For all my melanin people watching, would that be fair for you to walk down the street and a woman see you, automatically judge you, and cross the street or grab her purse, thanking or judging you for the color of your skin? It's all my Caucasian listeners. Is it fair for everybody just to look at you and say you're a racist person towards black people? You're just a racist person. Is it fair for them to judge you automatically off the color of your skin? No, it is not. Is it fair someone looking at a Spanish person and automatically assuming you're an illegal, you shouldn't be here, you crossed the border, and you look at you, I don't want you in my then why would you guys sit around and judge a woman that's doing what the fuck she wants to do? She can do whatever she wants to do. Our job is not to judge her. Our job is to give her the opportunity to get to know us by doing 1, 2, 3. It's a formula. The formula can always be changed to be more potent than it is today. And it can be more potent tomorrow. But you must be the chemist that creates your world without emotions and without feelings. And if you can do that, you win, because you keep making it about women. Thank you, 170 likes. I appreciate y'all. 9 more minutes. Y'all got any questions? I got y'all. But y'all have got to stop making it about women. The game will never be about women. It is the love, it is the admiration, it is the trust that I have in myself to appreciate myself enough to tell myself it's okay if I get turned down, because I'm proud of you, man. You fucking kicked ass out there, motherfucker. Hey, man, let's go for a drink. Hey, let's celebrate her walking the fuck off. Man, it's okay, man. You did it perfectly, man. Hey, good job. Man, I didn't think it was that bad. You know what? You did a good job, man. You know what? Man, we did a good job in the mirror. I love you, man. And I think, man, dude, man, it was a little rough at first, but you know what? We just kept on what we were supposed to do. We did it. And man, hey, brother, damn, you did good. Versus, oh my God, she's so beautiful. What am I going to do? Oh my God, she's so beautiful. Wait a second, let me give you the voice.
Oh my God, what am I gonna do? She's so beautiful. She's so gorgeous. What am I gonna do? I don't feel like I'm gonna get the woman. Oh, I mean, I remember some YouTuber told me that her hypergamous nature is so bad, and I remember the other red pill guy saying, "Oh, she's not gonna like me. I'm so short. I'm so ugly. I don't have any money. Oh my God, how am I gonna get her to like me? I mean, look at her. Oh, she's so amazing. want to get her to like me. I just don't know what to do. Please like me.
Fuck is talking that way? I'm serious. They talk that way. Men don't talk like that shit. Hey, gentlemen, when a man sees a woman that gets his curiosity,
hey, motherfucker. Ah, yeah. It's good being a motherfucking man. Yeah. So how we gonna do it, dog? Yeah. All right, motherfucker. I bet that you can get her in 10 moves.
No, motherfucker. You want to put that bet? You want to bet?
Yeah, motherfucker. So what you gonna do, dog? Hey. You gonna hit it with a little bit of romance, a little bit of seduction, you gonna be a smooth. How you gonna do it, dog? How we gonna do this? We gonna get this. Now remember when you got her face up in the pillow and her ass up in the air, dog, just remember your boy has your back.
That's how you guys should be talking to yourselves, man. That's why y'all should love yourselves and always believe in yourselves, because when you do that, you actually win. It's a beautiful thing, man, because this is so fun. And that's why I have fun at this, because it is fun. There's nothing like the thrill. Oh my God, the thrill of the hunt. Whew. Oh man. There's nothing like knowing that I can change your world. I can change your life. I can be the one to show her herself for the first man, guys. I just love it. The game, the formula. Just remember, you create the formula. So if your formula is watered down, it will not have the potency to move mountains in her mind. So you are the formula. What formula you give her is based off of how you feel about yourself. Just remember that, okay? That's the most important thing that I want y'all to take away from this. All my my dogs out there, don't forget, we will be going live around 3 in the morning. We're gonna chop it up 3 in the morning. Let me get this last question right here. How to win today? Win what? Win what? Don't give a fuck about anything, including someone dying on the street in front of you. What the fuck are you? What are you fucking talking about? What are you talking about? Why are you all in this fucking feminine? Dude, please shut the fuck up. The difference between your pirate ship or your pirate is that your pirate or the ship's captain's job is to maintain going forward. Your warrior's job is to defend the name or the castle and create and conquer more land and more territory. The difference of doing it in a narcissistic way versus self-loving way is providing the right choice. Well, no, you're not. Okay. You're going to be perceived as narcissistic by the woman. But I promise you this, she'll never tell you you're manipulating her. She'll never tell you that you deceived her. She'll never tell you that you lied to her, because we don't keep it a buck with them. We'll keep it a buck with them. Why do I need to manipulate somebody when I know I'm the mother, when I got the juice? Hey, babe. What do you want to do? Do you want the fucking ecstasy pill of me? Do you want the mushroom of me? Do you want the weed of me? Do you want the cocaine of me? Do you want the heroin of me? Do you want the rock of me? Do you want the fentanyl or Perkin? What high? I can't sing. What high do you want? You choose the high. Because no matter what high you're going to have, you will be addicted to how I make you feel. Because I'm going to push you beyond the point that these average guys got you. So I don't have to, man, the juice. You gotta have the juice. You gotta have the juice. That's what I'm saying, okay? All right? You gotta have the juice. And if you have the juice, you'll be good. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You have the juice, you're good. Okay, that's all I'm saying to y'all guys. Find the juice, have the juice. But in order for the motherfucking formula to work, in order for you to be the man that I know you can be, every time before you close your motherfucking eyes and you go to sleep, gentlemen, you have to do the one thing, and that is, gentlemen, think about the graveyard. And always remember, the thing about the graveyard is that everybody in there had, gentlemen, one thing in common, and that is they thought they had tomorrow coming to them. And this is why we're the only ones that tell you guys, live every day like it is your last. I'm not saying it's going to be your last. I'm saying live every day like it is going to be your last, and you will appreciate every day more than you appreciate it right now. And the more you appreciate every day right now, it's just totally different. It's a totally different way to see the world, because a lot of people don't see it that way. A lot of people don't understand what game actually is. It's really evolving oneself beyond oneself. I mean, even if you don't know what you are, at least you're on the right pathway to learning yourself and growing yourself and being a better man to your motherfucking self. Guys, around 3 o'clock, we'll post it. Around 3 o'clock, guys. Around 3 o'clock. But I do want to say thank you for all the likes. One shout out to all my dogs' likes. Guys, please like, subscribe, notifications. I appreciate all you guys. And everybody that like the show, I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate all the guys out there that like the show and all the stuff that you guys are. Y'all are great men. That's one thing I can't take away from you guys. Y'all are great men. You just have to believe it yourself. I can't believe something for you. But what I can do is try to give you the tools to change how you think so you can create the world you want to create. Never create a world based off of another man. Create the world based off of your world. But most importantly, create your world based off of what? The formula. The more you create off the formula, the more you change. Gentlemen, I'll see y'all at 3 a.m. We out this bitch.
Just like that, man mindset. Just like that, man mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Gotta come back again. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Email the manmindset@gmail.com.